Verse 23, verily, verily, I say unto you, darkness covereth the earth, and gross darkness the minds of the people, and all flesh has become corrupt before my face. What percentage is that?
Well, I don't think I'm included in that.
Okay, so 99%. All flesh has become corrupt before my face. He's saying, you're all struggling, which is so ironic because in 1837, there's this whole group that has become pretty numerous and pretty vocal, pointing fingers of accusation against Joseph Smith. And the fact is what is God saying through Joseph, through that very person who's being accused of being so wrong or doing things the wrong way, whether it's the Kirtland Safety Society or revelations that aren't working out, or the church is struggling in Missouri and he's not giving revelation to get them out of the struggles. What does he say? All flesh has become corrupt before my face.
We've talked about this word in the past. It's an important one. Corrupt, it comes from the word rupture. And this is an intensifier. So everybody's intensively broken. All of us are broken. And what did we hear just a few moments ago? I will heal you. Brokenness invites healing. And God is saying, you're all broken. That is part of the plan. You were sent to this fallen world. You are children of Adam, built from the dust, which is corruptible or breakable. And it's my job to heal you. So be with me. Help one another. Don't point the fingers of scorn or accusation. Seek to uplift and support. And all of us can use this in our families and in our communities, our societies, and actually for ourselves. I think many of us struggle with being broken and then calling out our own brokenness. Not being humble in our brokenness, but calling us out as if we are somehow permanently broken to a point that we cannot be redeemed by God. And he's saying, I understand you guys are all broken. I can heal.
So then verse 24, he continues this idea, behold, vengeance cometh speedily upon the inhabitants of the earth, a day of wrath, a day of burning, a day of desolation, of weeping, of mourning, and of lamentation, and as a whirlwind it shall come upon all the face of the earth, saith the Lord. So he's making these dire prophecies of, because all flesh has become corrupt, here's what I'm going to do to soften up that clay, so to speak. Look at verse 25, and upon my house shall it begin, and for my house shall it go forth, saith the Lord. In other words, just because you're a member of the church doesn't mean that you can't be corrupt and that you don't need purging and that you're not broken and need fixing. Mm-hmm. It's going to begin in my house, and then it's going to go forth.
And the house could mean either the temple or the body of the people, meaning the population that's in his home, as if he's the father of a home.
Of the householder.
Yeah.
Look at verse 26. First among those among you, saith the Lord, who have professed to know my name and have not known me. Interesting. This is an allusion back to an Isaiah phrase where people profess to know his name and they say that they're called after his name, but they don't know him.
Isaiah 6.
Yep. And they've blasphemed against me in the midst of my house, saith the Lord. So, verse 27, therefore see to it that ye trouble not yourselves concerning the affairs of my church in this place, but purify your hearts before me. Then go ye into all the world and preach my gospel. Back to the fruits and roots. Don't be so concerned about all of the other trees and branches and what they may or may not be good at, including your own. Send the roots deeper into the soil of the scriptures, into the doctrines and the salvational principles that you can learn from prophets. And you can then become more purified, more capable as an instrument in the hands of the Lord. You have a bigger structure for him to give you more responsibilities, to produce more fruit, to help more people find that straight and narrow way that leads to eternal life.